Just cooking spaghetti here. Give me a second. You ever feel like a chameleon? I don't know if there's a term for this. It's not imposter syndrome. It's not pretending because you're trying to get in a room. It's literally like an unfortunate lifestyle that we adopt to fit in. And boy, oh boy, have I ever lived a lot of my life that way. And I think one of the reasons why so many of us might feel that way, feel like a chameleon, feel like we're never actually in the true color of our own skin, is because we're trying to fit in. We've developed a culture and a society that tells us that there are certain parameters that make us worthwhile, that make us worthy of public affection, worthy of any affection, worthy of friendship, worthy of career success. And when we do this, we jump from room to room, changing our colors like a chameleon in order to fit in here and there and elsewhere. But the danger is when you stop being able to switch back to your real colors, when you become consumed by constantly changing who you are for everybody else around you. And there is only one solution. I'm not saying this exactly like it should be, but the solution is you've got to endeavor to become the most authentic. And when I'm going to say authentic, because there's no other word that really describes it, though authenticity is something difficult to explain in itself, and I'm on a tangent. The only way to get away from Chameleon Syndrome, it's something, I don't know if that's a real term, it's something that I say, is to become authentic. It's to be unabashedly yourself. It's to be honest and truthful in the face of scrutiny. It's to say who you are out loud and face the consequences of that with a smile. It's to have dignity in rooms where people would talk about you behind your back and then pretend to like you when you walk in. Chameleon Syndrome, if that's what it is, can really take you away from your own life. It can actually stop you from following passion and dream. It can stop you from being on the right path. It can actually poison your aim. And a famous and very wise man says that the spirit of your aim will answer your dreams. And that's a real difficult one to swallow if what you've been doing all your life is pretending for other people, is following other people's dreams. We're told to look at celebrities. We're told to look at Hollywood, at the rich and the famous, at the wealthy. And now, when the Band-Aid has been ripped off of that publicly, we realize that we're being duped all the time. We are being led to the proverbial slaughter of consumption, of chasing dreams that aren't our own, of trying to defy the natural order of things by being something we are not. And eventually what happens is you can't get back to yourself. Eventually you may sell yourself out so bad that you forget who you really are. And maybe you can't even define what you really are, who you really are. Because for so long, you have been something else. So my answer to this has been to become exactly what I want, to say what I want, to curate the crowd that I'm in, to decide for myself as best I can, though this is very imperfect given that we've lived so long in a culture where we're psyoped to death. But it's the only recourse. It's the only way to be. It's the only way to find authenticity and peace in your life. It's to finally be who you are. Instead of looking out at everything around you and deciding what you should be, it's in the mirror and inside your heart and inside your mind, that little voice that's telling you what is good for you, what is the right destiny and what is the right path. So the solution to being a chameleon is to take a look at really what you want to be. Is it a Hollywood star? Is it the corruption of power from money and fame and success? Or is there something deeper and more profound in you that would rather be something else? If you feel like a chameleon, then you have an obligation to yourself and a responsibility to figure out the correct way to be. Cheers.